Welcome everyone to more open source life, and with most of Europe and the world globally climate crisis warmed and the office having a whopping 31 degrees. Yeah, probably should get an aircon. So yeah, 2 Noctua 14 I think centimeter fans don't really kill it to push a little bit cool air in here, so let's live stream everything. So basically can't do anything serious anyway. I probably should go into the park or stuff and work outside, as this Doxer says anyway. Yeah, 2.2. Why do I even still go to the office? Too fucking hot and bloody Vodafone Doxer's failing bullshit is anyway. 2.25 Mbit. Yeah, can't do it. Vodafone, thank you. Oh wow, 400. Oh, this is a... Yeah, I need to move to Antarctica also. So 2 Mbit it is. Let's hope Vodafone's failing Doxer's infrastructure can handle 2 freaking Mbit upstream. So Xorg package. First I thought, let's maybe I just do it. But the thing is, if you want to be a YouTuber, you probably do some content. I first thought, let's do this here just alone. But obviously you probably can learn something. Often people welcome everyone. If people comment, yeah, amazing stuff. Thanks for doing this. I learned something. So yeah, let's do it together. So the issue is Xorg upstream broke drivers, because obviously who cares? And they deleted the retroi stuff, also libXCVT. At least I didn't find a retroi package. Anyway, so I started already to factor out like previous video, right? If you want to see the summary. And so what we need to do is, if you want like even the ATI of Mach64 and stuff driver working, needs this. So what I did here, I started, I worked on this for 1 minute, and then I thought, I can also live stream it. Basically, I started with libXCVT, what they just freshly factored out, just that I have a Meson skeleton, because obviously I don't want to, it's too error prone, right? Shortening, usually using a template, shortening this stuff. And so I renamed here this library from CVT to retroi. That's all I've done. And also change that here. So you see it's still libXCVT. And so the way I will do this now is Meson, wait a second, -c. So yeah, let's build that. What is it? Also probably rm object dir. So I will keep building that, so that worked, retroi. So this is still the CVT, so let's change this also. So I think I name this retroi for now. What else do we need? And I have no idea if this will just build. We will find out together if that will just build. So retroi interface. So this was previously before nowadays they were integrated. So interface with external dex or so. A library to interface with external retroi. It's crazy that we do this here, right, and not read it through the IBM and stuff. But yeah, welcome to my channel. You probably want to share, like, subscribe, Patreon, all the good stuff. So I probably, you know what, the one thing better than that probably would be if I so how was probably that, yeah. Serve, I have that here in retroi. No, this is the new one. I have this in libXramdac. Then let's copy that here. Maybe this has also Meson force, but whatever. So this way, if I figure out how this, how was this up here? Maybe this wasn't the best idea. You know what? Maybe this is too annoying. So then, includes and stuff. Now comes the tricky part. That is retroi, the tricky part, because I have no idea if this old code will build. So then let's delete that one here and move or copy the old. So I copy the retroi files from even 2 Mbit drop frames. You know what? Really, F you. fuck you government for not acting on climate change for 40 years. Freaking internet provider can't do, like government can't govern, internet provider can't do internet provider. It's like there is a pattern. Remdac, so all this, you know what, let's copy all the .c stuff. Did I delete? Probably I deleted that, right? Yeah, so there was only CVT in there. Then we had some from the old Xorg server. Hello? Build. So those files, we can copy those, install data. So I'm not the super greatest fan of having two directories, but that's what they went for here. Otherwise, by the way, did they use another? They used another indentation level. Fun stuff. I pressed. Okay, fine. You know what? Whatever. I don't care about the indentation here. So I personally prefer one directory for source include over the years. Should we? This is 2, right? I have no idea. There's some of this VI. Oops. Yeah, they auto indent. I know what. Whatever. I don't care. So Remdac. Although maybe X, but yeah, we will see. Okay, probably rename that. Just, I mean, it would work, but it's obviously not pretty. Link with libxcvt. Why? Why do they have that here? Mdep, it's not true. Maybe this is the. Wait, now I'm confused. Oh wait. Don't tell me they had. But wait, this was Ardon. They had. Wait, what have I done here? They had here. What have I? Interesting. I overlooked here that they had an example binary. So then let's delete that. Yeah, that one. Include lib. Okay, fine. Then back to start. Does it still build? That still builds, and let's do that again. That was only one source apparently. Let's do that again because stupid. Yeah, recurring pro tip, if you read what you do, then often you get way better results instead of wasting a minute. Yeah, so probably XRamdac. XRamdac shared libXramdac. So that will of course not build anymore. This we need to rename. Maybe we should have done this first. So libXramdac. Adapt that here. A little bit too many subdirectories for my taste. In my opinion, no value in having proxy directories, empty proxy directories. Yeah, probably for me, libXramdac there and source and headers and install, but yeah. Yeah, happy to hear that it's less out on your side. And this is just the beginning, right? We're at the beginning of climate crisis, right? So, in a decade or two, I have no idea how this should end, as we do next to nothing. libXramdac. And so then delete that here, copy again the headers here from here. So yeah, maybe we don't need to install this private thing. So I actually think, so the server stuff we can actually delete. That is, they factored that into, I mean, very theoretically we could YOLO that and put it into CVT if we would want to be lame. But we can spend the extra 5 minutes to hopefully just somehow builds easily. I have no idea how annoying this vintage source code could be. Just taking a phone call, 1 second. So let's check to have it is installed libxcvt. So we have, oh wait a second, no, that is not true. But I have seen the I said libxcvt, but that is, it's probably still an Xorg server actually, I guess. That doesn't really matter the most though. Let's maybe better check that. But it built in the test builds last days. So it should be here somewhere. Yeah, Xorg server, not sure, whatever, the grip of the other. So a cursor, so then, and by the way, do we have any private headers installed? I would think not. Of course, here's some Qt5, thank you very much. Yeah, nothing with X. So if we want to do it nice and obviously not install this stuff here, so cursor we can delete, and this private stuff, I guess, I mean we could leave it here, but maybe it's easier to just put this private stuff then into there. And so yeah, those files we need installed. Why does it say subdir libxcvt? Does it interesting, it doesn't install, so we can't do that to be compatible. I also don't quite see the point in that, to be honest. That is really silly modern stuff. For compatibility we want that in, did we have that in Xorg server or not? Yeah, so you see those actually ironically are the first headers here. So where was the other Ramdac? What was the name? Yeah, all in Xorg. So then we need Xorg here, just to be able that stuff still just builds, hopefully. I mean, ironically, they don't have a define a variable here, but then let's also don't do that. So that's probably it there. I guess copying we can also do all over again. Interesting. Yeah, we should check. I don't change it now. We should check the sources of this TI stuff. It's probably theoretically, except we use this as a template though, but yeah. Man page, of course, or do we even have any man pages? Theoretically, I guess we will not have a man page, at least for now. So there goes the man page. And then this stuff needs to build. Did I move this private stuff here? It looks like I did. Yeah, so maybe we will not finish this in one live stream. I have no idea what crazy stuff this does here. So this will for sure not simply build anymore. We will not be that lucky. libxcvt and Mason build 19 here. libxramdac. Yeah, of course it doesn't just build anymore. That is an issue, right? Maybe it explains why. But yeah, you need to do a little bit of setup to find that out. It might actually explain why they didn't do that. Actually interesting, this even is installed, crazily enough. I didn't expect those to be public. Interesting that this is installed. How to... We could do that a little bit unclean, because I don't have the most patience with this stuff. Listen, set custom compiler flex. First time I need to do that. How do I do X? What freaking X is? Here is something, default options, language versions, linker flex. This looks kinda like... I will just YOLO that part for today, as I have a limit of how much random. So theoretically we should check for some, like maybe even Xorg server and use that install prefix, but no. Can't do everything perfect in one day. So let's custom quirk that for me. For today. Pixman. Why does that include Pixman Edge? Pixman box? Are you kidding me? Oh man. This one or the other one? Which of those bloody Pixmans? Let's try that one. I wonder, do we still keep both around, by the way? Or do we, oh, maybe we have only one. Okay, maybe that is the one and only. Does it work like that maybe? Perfection comes later. First I want to see this stuff build. Makes no sense to do there lots of detection and then server MDH error drivers must include Xorg server before any other Xorg server header. Which even we only do that for this historic baggage. This does want Xorg config. What was Xorg server though? Does it need config? Yeah, all this code is not the most amazing, to be honest. This vintage stuff, I just want this vintage drivers to build. How does it run this so? This also fails with this private header. I wonder if it would be easier just to move them over, not install them. No, it doesn't find them there either. How does it work? How does this? Yeah, this is the kind of stuff with make files I would sort of be already done, but no, we need to learn Meson. Probably should look at the comments. Do they have here? This include directory inc is a little bit strange. Maybe I should. Okay, inc we have. Oops, this was wrong. How did it work here? Include directories inc. Here is inc include directories include. There's also include. What the? Wait, did we hit include or did we do that the same? Maybe we did it the same. No? Xorg has a clean API, very clean. I guess that is ironic, aren't you? Very clean is the opposite of clean. Oh, hey, cool, 624 job frames. Yeah, I wasn't the most in the office. I didn't the last weeks, mostly working from home with this heat, but need to complain. Open new tickets at Vodafone. They close the tickets faster than they work on them. Include, so include, oops. Does it work like, okay. So what we do is we define a variable there for this library to use here with include directories inc there. Does that solve? Oh wait, this cursor private? Ah darn, this is in cursor. Is this an improvement? So obviously we don't have that installed. Ah, wait a second. Maybe we don't need that. Maybe that is cursor stuff. Most likely. That should be in Xorg server still. Also, yeah, super benefit not to ship this vintage sources with the Xorg server, right? You see, it's an enormous cleaner. By the way, do we have this? Oh yeah, the RamDac and Xorg. Undefined reference to driver message. Yay! I mean, so okay, it builds. It has screen private. Okay, we would need to check if those are somewhere exported. I guess they should be. Which one would that be? Which one should we? So we could. I mean, either we grab something that's probably an Xorg server. Probably. We could otherwise read elf, object dump and stuff to find where it is, but let's start with it's still unpacked. Let's go there. They use it all over the place. Nice. Where are they? We still have Linux AGP stuff there. Okay, doesn't immediately. Or is it common? Maybe common helper. Okay, that is not really helpful, except if we would grab for a header to find where that might come from. That is not the most helpful. Okay, let's use so let's object dump all of those. What were symbols? Was it Z and text, and what were we looking for? This one. Yeah, you could say read the freaking manual, but it's like, yeah, where should be the menu? Oh no fair matches. Okay, that is a little bit, nah. It should be somewhere, shouldn't it? Okay, those things there match these drivers. Where does it come from? Yeah, XF86. Or is it a macro? Let's. Oh no, the drivers had this symbol, I think. No, those are extern X. I mean, they could be. X matches, thank you very much. I really hate stuff like that. What else did we had? We also had allocation stuff. No such file directory. Oh, this is also. Drivers matches, thank you very much. Yes, libX, maybe this one. Some of those. Maybe, what is this saying? I'm using comic code because this code is so comical, just to trigger people. I hope you like it. Object dump, let's try this allocation function again. Why would that not be in any of those? Oh, come on. Oh wait, maybe we shouldn't do that with. Also maybe subdirectories. Oh, come on, must be somewhere. Maybe we object dump. Object dump one of those bloody. They are all fbdef, and that is undefined to. How nice. I could check in one driver. This is external, this function. There's not enough. No, yeah, thank you very much. All this pointless. Where the heck could that be in? Or does it? Maybe we check. I mean, we still have a few to check here. I mean, it didn't grab this object dump, so I don't think they are in there. Did we not just say it's in there? Oh, they're undefined. Where the heck is it coming from? Shouldn't be that difficult, should it? Nobody Googled that already? Why is... this is stupid. It prints this binary file matches. This is not in the standard out, but standard error. What the bloody... I mean, who Who thought that is a good idea? I mean, it's undefined. I mean, it could be. Why do I not? Oh, this is so stupid that this is not in. It's stupid. This, no. I hate wasting time like that. Yeah, so this mean we invent build systems like Meson, but this trivial stuff, I mean, computer should have ways to tell way easier automatically where the shit is coming from. So this, I guess, we checked. What except somehow iterating over all of them must come from somewhere. Did I grab this? This matches though, so it does, but that is so, do the drivers, is there some option of, maybe it's just in that, but here it's defined in there. So far so good. Can you, how does it even work? Maybe we need to build that with another option. Maybe we check how they built one of those. Would there be any? Oh wait, it's not yet Meson? Oh. Where's my... Why is my scroll... Why is my history behaving so strange? Did I... Oh wait, was this another terminal? Or maybe it was. Was it not in there? Okay, maybe we know. Which did we not accept? I mean, it's all those modules. Maybe they built some with whatever option. comes out of Xorg server modules. Probably there must be some don't abort, like what would that be? You know what, in the Meson file it should be the more directly visible. Oh, did I? Wait a second, wait. Yeah, and this is why this always takes quite a while, right? Investigating how this stuff even is supposed to build and link, and this has to make files. Maybe they define this once in some sort of Xorg C args. Something like that, but in reverse. Or does it only, what do we link? Do we accidentally link a static library as well? No, they only build a shared XVT. Exactly. How did they link that CC? All this stuff. Here WL no undefined, maybe. Maybe we don't want that. Where is it coming from? Arm, what do I even type here? Where would be... Do we have any verbose log? Maybe not in... Wait, this is still configuring? So he has a problem with this. Is that with this quite silent stuff is that we don't see how it's linked. Was it? Oh darn, did I not? It's always something. I'm surprised I didn't meson it. Oops, no, it's so early. Since I didn't convert those to meson yet though. So what verbose would they have? Verbose equals? No. Yeah. Too much thread ripping. They have we. So they link that with speaking of deck, right? They have their custom deck. So they don't link with no undefined. That might be all that is needed. The question is now oh man. Do we have some people tuning in or not? I think, oh darn, 1000 drop frames. You can't access Vodafone. What's freaking up with you? I gave you three and a half freaking years to fix your doxes and opened 100 tickets and made some Vodafone is failing YouTube videos, and still we can't live stream this to Mbit. 3.5 years later, that is so sad, if not ridiculous and hilarious. I mean, we may be able to override this. Which other module did that? Do we have some Mesonified driver build though? Something like Ovo. Is that Mesonified? It's still. Does it have Meson? No. I thought that's amazing. Why do they not use that then? Okay, we have some in the Xorg server. Did I think we grabbed that already, but didn't find much. Most of the drivers are not ready to build with no undefined yet. Yeah, no kidding. Xorg. Maybe we once run this manual to see if it even has a chance of working. we scrolled it. This probably doesn't. Okay, that is. Cannot find. Ah, it's probably building up. Okay, that would link it. Okay, now we, of course, we don't know whether. I mean, we could. I mean, we are maybe only a little bit away of having that to work. How many undefined? Should this not have undefined things? Oh, here. So glibc. Yeah, so the other stuff. Gmon start. Driver method is expected. So the other ones we checked. ITM register, TM clone table. What? Where is it coming from? I mean, it's not the. It could work. Does it come? Maybe it comes somewhere automatically into that. Yeah, it has a chance to work. How do we do that best? Do I have... So now comes testing. Maybe I make myself an iced coffee or something. You know what, it's probably, and yeah, 40 minutes or so plus drop frame. Sorry for that. Share, like, subscribe, and complain to Vodafone about that. That's probably it for, like, this is how you kind of do it. Then you set up your GitLab or GitHub stuff and like coordinate with upstream, like, hey, and that also hours, right? Pinging them, hey, I package that, you want to have that there, or yes, no, maybe, whatever. And all the hours of email and discussions, and then they're like, yeah, no, we don't want it, or yes, it's amazing, who knows, and then account with GitLab, and they're uploading it, right, publishing it. For now, maybe I just add an repository, Git repository on my GitHub, where you can also sponsor this phenomenal content here, potentially. I first need to test it anyway, so let's make some iced coffee, and let's make a second live stream of, like, trying to actually test that with those other drivers and setting it up and building and patching and testing this with D2. I hope you learned something. This is kind of sort of how you do it, of course. This was just like reusing old vintage code. If you write this from scratch, of course, this is weeks of actual coding and the surrounding infrastructure stuff, like website, telling the world and stuff. But yes, that's it for this video. I hope you learned something and enjoyed this. As usual, would be amazing if you give it a thumbs up, share, like, subscribe, Patreon, OnlyFans, YouTube membership, and all the other good stuff. See you in some minutes with some coffee for actually testing if this makes old drivers work again.